video's recording.
We are live. Now we're recording here.
You caught me off guard for a fourth time in a row.
So this is episode, which one is it?
This is 46.
46.
Yeah,
Yes,
this one's
definitely
46.
46. Welcome back, guys.
An early morning pod.
Well, yeah, as usual. On a beautiful Sunday.
This one's nice and early, actually. I
I like it. I always like it.
Woke up nice and early this morning. A little alarm ringing. It was nice.
Little alarm ringing. It's like every other day of the week.
But during the week, I want to smash the alarm. This morning, I don't want to smash it.
I actually put the alarm. I woke up once at 7, once at 8, once at 9, and then once at like 9:50, and I put my alarm for 10. So
that's not bad, actually.
I never need my alarms anymore. I don't know why.
I woke up this morning at 4. I remember 4:29. I don't know. I woke up. I look at the I thought it was like 8 o'clock.
You always think you're late for something.
I was like, because there was already a bit of sun out.
It was sunny this morning. It was.
I thought it was like 8 or 9 o'clock. I look at it, I'm like 4:29. I'm like, okay, I'm going back to bed.
I did the same thing. I woke up at like 7:30, and I'm like you said, it was bright. So I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, like you're late.
I not hear my shit.
Yeah, alarm, exactly.
Poor guy and whatever. I look at my phone, 7.
I'm going back to bed.
Exactly.
Look at the time. I have to go back.
Yeah. So, what's up, Joe? What's been happening these past 2 weeks, right? It's 2 weeks since the last one.
Yeah. Well, there was Father's Day. We didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. We took a day off for
and
Father's Day. Then was Canada Day, Saint Jean, all this stuff, one after another, too.
And then I had we're supposed to record last weekend, but then I had an impromptu last second delay.
Oh, yeah, you could talk about that. It's true, because car related, obviously.
So last week, I actually went to Winnipeg.
I didn't even know the stories.
Winnipeg.
Good.
What an interesting...
It's nice.
Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Not really.
No, I think my dad told me this, too. I think my dad's like... Whatever, the downtown is like, okay.
There's nothing. No,
nothing. It's really that bad?
There's nothing.
Is it like
there.
a hick town? Or? Wait, where'd you go? Did you go like downtown Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not downtown Winnipeg, but like a little bit on the outskirts of Winnipeg. It was pretty much like
St. Leonard over here and stuff like that. Okay.
Oh no, let's think of it like Ville around to downtown.
Okay, so right there.
Yeah, it was pretty happening, you know. And from the border of Manitoba to where we had to drop off the car in Winnipeg, there's legit nothing. There's just
trees.
Flat farmland.
It's crazy how it's flat there, eh?
Flat.
Like us,
super flat.
Us, we're a bit more mountainy.
Super flat there.
Like pure
super
flat. Remember in
flat.
high school? Les Grands Plains?
Yeah.
And all of the flat lands.
Yeah,
remember geography?
But there it's all flat.
Now when you do it, you're like, oh shit, it's true.
Yeah. But it's crazy because I'll tell you the route that we did, but let's just say from Manitoba to Winnipeg, it was flat. All you saw was farmlands. The only thing that was cool from the border to the destination was we passed a spot where it said, this is the center of Canada.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's like this big
thing, and
there's an arrow that points down and says, this is the center of Canada, and it shows the coordinates.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, pretty sick.
And it's like could you park?
Yeah, you can park on this, yeah, exactly.
So you made it like a little...
like a tourist,
whatever.
Is that
the way there's like a border? You know what I'm talking about?
Border.
There's like a border, and one side you're somewhere, and one side you're somewhere else. Is that like...
the equator?
No, I think, or maybe it is the equator. Maybe it might be.
Border, you're somewhere. I don't know.
No, you might be there. You might be right. It might be the equator because a border you always have to pass through customs, right?
Not necessarily.
Or maybe it's somewhere in Europe. That like one side you're in Europe, one side you're in Asia. Could be. Or you might be right. It might be the equator. I just remember this. It just came into my head. Like there's a line. You even see a line somewhere in the world. It's not here though.
I think it could be the equator.
I think it might be the equator. Now that you said it. Because you're like, I guess, because you'd have to pass a border. You can't just go to China, Asia, like everywhere you want.
No, but like if you're South America, you could pass technically, not really.
Even.
But like if you're Brazil going to Argentina, then I don't know.
But if you're
within Brazil, you could
I'm pretty sure they have something.
Like Canada, you could drive through all the provinces.
Yeah, that's true. But is there checkpoint stops that not even, right? You could just drive.
It used to be.
When you go to Toronto, you just go to Toronto.
Now, yes, but a month ago, no.
That's because of COVID.
When I went to Ottawa, I had to pass the checkpoint.
Which checkpoint?
The checkpoint between Quebec and Ontario.
But there was like an actual checkpoint. Like
they actually stopped you
because of COVID.
Full of cops, yeah.
Okay, but or else there's nothing.
No.
That's it.
Well, now there was nothing.
When I went to Toronto so many times, I never had to stop.
Usually there's nothing, but just in the past like 6 months or whatever. Well, how long was it?
Did you get to stop every time now when you pass a province? Nothing. There's nothing.
Open the whole way down. No.
Was Winnipeg more open than us?
No, same thing. Identical,
shit.
yeah.
I think it's all the same.
No. Quebec is the one that's open the most.
Now.
Ontario, only.
Oh yeah, Ontario. I know they got
nothing's
belted.
open.
Yeah, I know.
Manitoba, same thing.
Oh shit.
Same thing.
But they have a lot of cases and not even.
I didn't look.
Shit. So Canada. That's why everyone says Canada's in the shit. They must be hearing all of Canada.
Most of Canada, I think BC now is like Quebec, kind of that we're open for the most part there.
I don't know why we're not open.
we are technically open, but like there's still a little bit
Did
of
you hear
restrictions.
these stupid restrictions with like weddings and stuff?
It's 50 people, I think, right?
But it's like
But the
you could
church
have
is
250
in the
people in the church. And by the way, it doesn't make sense. You walk in, mask on, sit down, you could take off your mask.
Yeah, no, I just put it off at this point.
What?
And everyone's talking, sitting over
But
each other's
everyone
bench.
is just gonna talk, you
Yeah.
know? You had a wedding. What? I don't get it. So then, like you said, 250 people, and then 50 people or 25, something like that, at the reception hall.
I think the logic comes from in a church. Yeah, okay, you're right. Like you walk in with the
They have
mask,
more
take it
space, I think.
off. Not more. Yes, more space, but they also that you're sitting down. You don't move in a church technically,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
For the hour.
That's what
in the hall.
The doctor was saying that.
In the hall, you're like boom, boom, boom. Go there,
He's
go
like,
there, go there, go there.
everyone's
See people
too,
there, bar. Go there, boom. Like you walk
They
around.
say everyone's too passionate. Everyone hugs each other and kisses because it's a wedding. You know, oh
This
my
is
God,
where-
I haven't seen you in so long.
At the
you know?
church or the reception?
At the reception,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Everyone's
And
a little bit more intimate.
No
at the reception
open
hall.
bars. Do you know
Yeah.
that? Yeah, you can't even have an open bar.
Guys, whoever's doing a wedding, just postpone that shit.
Man,
Don't
I
wa-
feel
don't waste-
so
don't waste
bad for
time.
people. But to be honest, this is gonna make a lot more weddings get smaller because if you're Italian, you know that sometimes it's a bit crazy, like 500
Yeah.
people there for a wedding. It's a bit too much.
Or thousands sometimes.
Honestly, I'd rather do it now. Now that I've seen all this shit, never mind a hall. I think I'd rather do it at a high-end restaurant,
Yeah.
nice food with people that you know, like what 100 people. Let's say like your family, friends, whatever.
50.
Say 50, but I'm saying, let's say when COVID's over, 50 to 100 people, let's say. You do it at a nice restaurant,
That's it.
I think you're better off now, honestly. You got a nice restaurant, your food, you know, is going to be top notch. I'm saying like one of my cousins doing it at Beatrice.
Yeah.
Can't get better
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
top,
You know
no,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like places like that. Like one of my other cousins 2 years ago did it at 40 West. I liked it so much better. Bro. The food was amazing. Your service is like 10 times better than a hall.
Yeah.
You'll never
you
get
can still
better.
Somewhat party and drink anyways.
We did. We partied all till 3 in the morning. We didn't go crazy. We didn't have to go crazy. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one.
Even like my sister's wedding, we did it at a hall. I remember, like you don't go crazy. I don't know. I guess some people go crazy that they have to party. Like we drank and drank and drank. What else do you want to do? Dance? There, you danced too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you
He had
can
a
dance
band
the rest
there. My cousin had a band. He had everything.
It's the food part that's
The food part that like takes it up a notch
yeah.
for
'cause
me.
At the halls you can't get.
You're gonna pay everything the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Because then at the hall you're gonna be like 200 or whatever. You don't want 200. It's gonna end up costing you almost the same thing.
Yeah. At least you get a little bit better food.
At least, who do you think? Let's say you're my close family, whatever. All my close families, and be like, shit, the food was good. You know, oh, man, I hate. Well, oh yeah, the service was good.
Yeah.
You know, at least the people are happy.
At a hall, it's more like the food is like mediocre.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's mediocre.
Sometimes you get. Well, obviously there's higher end halls. It's not, but I'm saying sometimes you'll get a piece of steak, and the guy next to you has the same piece of steak, and yours is tough, and his is good because
yeah.
he bought 2,000 pieces of steak. You know what I mean?
And it's not everything's the same.
So
No, for sure.
I don't know. So yeah, get back to that. That was cool though. The center of Canada.
Yeah. So in Manitoba, when you pass the border of Manitoba from Ontario, you drive like an hour and a half. You pass a spot where it says this is the center of Canada.
Pretty cool.
Then, so we did. I left from Montreal. By the way, we did this in about 2.5 days. This trip, it's 50 hours of driving. Yeah. So we did Montreal, Toronto. Then we did Toronto, Sudbury,
Okay.
which is north of Toronto.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
picture on the map. We went totally west.
Left. Yeah.
Then we went north,
Up. Yeah.
right?
And then
Okay.
left again.
Because the way Ontario is made, there's America, there's Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. There's Detroit and shit.
When you
'Cause
keep
could
going
you could just cross to
into-
Detroit.
That's
Yeah.
it. So since it's made kind of like
A weird. Yeah, I know. I know
shape,
what
you have to
mean.
go up and pass it,
I
right?
didn't know that. Okay.
So you go Sudbury, then Sudbury, you start going west, and you start passing Lake Superior.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I know exactly where you are.
And then once you get to like the beginning of Lake Superior, it's 7 hours,
straight the same highway.
same highway, well, like a lot of curves and ups and downs.
Is it Trans-Canadian? That?
Yeah.
It's still the Trans-Canadian.
Yeah, Highway 17. And then there's nothing there. There's nothing.
It's like driving up north,
Worse.
or even
There's
worse.
nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
That's true
There's
because
nothing.
up north, it's a lot of up, down, trees
There's a
everywhere.
lot of downs and turns, but there's legit nothing.
Ah, yeah.
There's only like First Nation towns
Okay.
and like little huts and like very like there's no
Like
because
some farmland.
from
whatever.
Sudbury the next big town would be, in my opinion, Thunder Bay.
Oh my god.
And Thunder Bay is the last city
Thunder
before
Bay's
the border.
Right, exactly. Thunder Bay's west, no? Isn't it
West,
all the way
yeah.
west?
It's the most west
Exactly.
of Ontario.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Okay.
So
Man, I'm bad with my Canadian geography
it's okay.
sometimes.
then so Thunder Bay to the border is another hour and a half.
Like to
2
the
hours
next to like Manitoba.
to Manitoba,
okay.
yeah. And then Manitoba to Winnipeg's another 2 hours.
How fast would it be to get to Detroit? Like they say, like not that long. Yeah, like,
Less than 10 hours.
yeah, I think it's 5
It's
to
fast.
7
It's
or
fast.
something
It's
like that.
fast.
No,
It's very fast. Because once
We
you
should
hit
do that.
Ontario,
When this shit opens up, we should just do that. Go
Detroit.
and
But there's nothing in
fly
Detroit
out.
though.
Apparently at night it's freaking fun,
Yeah?
but you also get shot.
There's Buffalo. I'm dead.
There's definitely Buffalo.
There's
There's definitely Buffalo too.
There's New York.
No, I'm saying just to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've never been. I've never been.
Detroit from
You know
I
where
think
we have to
Detroit
go?
from Montreal is probably like 10 hours.
We gotta go to Boston. We've never been.
Never been.
Never been. None of us
It's
I think
fast.
have been.
It's a little bit further than New York.
Massachusetts, but
Yeah.
sick.
I never been.
You go down, it's like
Party city, I guess.
not even. Just it's a nice city. It's like Montreal. It's an older city. It's been
Even Philadelphia.
Oh, Philly is always one of my favorite places.
To go.
I just want to get a cheesesteak.
Well, there's New York, Philly, and Boston. They're all in the same vicinity, kind of.
It's true. You could even do that one time. You do a freaking. Anyways, yeah. Sorry,
So we did-
sidetracked.
It's okay. So we did 24 hours straight, then chilled for like 4 or 5 hours, and then 24 hours back straight. It was long.
Wow.
Very
Thick?
long. Very freaking long. Sometimes, like, there was some moments where it was sick, whatever, but then there was some moments like, Jesus, man.
You're like, okay.
Yeah,
I just want to like
yeah, get there.
get to the next place, and like
Yeah.
bring me to a decent road or something.
I don't think I'll be able to. I would be able to drive to Vancouver, but there have to be multiple stops.
What if you were driving in a minivan the whole time?
I was driving an F450 dually.
F450.
Dually. Massage seats.
It's
massive.
still not a. That's what I'm saying.
It's
But what if
huge,
you
it's
did it in a boarding car, like an accent or something, like something
I
boring?
wouldn't be able to do it.
Exactly. Eh?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Like, I don't
I'm
know,
lucky. Honestly, I'm very lucky that we did it in that truck. What a truck, man!
Not crazy trucks, I know.
Yo,
They're fully loaded.
Yeah, full leather massage seats, heated, cool, the sunroof, this upgraded sound
The
system.
cooling seats is top, I find.
Yeah.
In like hot places, even here, man. Sometimes in the summer, if you park outside, obviously, I haven't parked outside in a while now. I realized it, but damn, when you get inside a car, it's like those cooling seats
Yeah.
are pretty. So your back, your back
In
doesn't
Florida,
sweat.
it's a must.
In Florida, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Florida, I would never this is the first option. I was actually looking at the Escalade the other day.
The new one?
Insane
It's
this
crazy,
truck, eh? Cadillacs. I find Cadillacs front end.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
They're like almost like Audi's front end. The big grill.
Yeah.
Now they got the longer
big
grill,
logo,
the
yeah.
fatter grill, and the little lights that go like just like that.
Aggressive.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Like even the ATS, CTS. I was driving with Kev yesterday. We were playing golf.
Golf,
CTS right behind us. He's like, man, a
Menacing, eh?
freaking nice car, and it was like a base CTS. It was nothing special.
You see the V's?
No, yeah, I know that, but that's what I told Kev. I was imagine the V
so
when you see it.
aggressive, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Even the ATS V,
I like these cars. I don't
so
know, man.
aggressive.
I like these
They don't
cars.
sell.
That's the problem. And when they sell, they're too freaking high because they don't sell, like you said.
And then nobody wants them after for resale.
That's
But
it.
they're actually crazy.
Man, I remember
There's
when
one that exists, the CTS-V, Black Hawk or something like that.
for real.
It's the
There's
same.
like a higher version of it.
Yeah, same
I
engine
remember.
as a Z06, supercharged.
So ZR1.
No, it's
It's not like a ZR1.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. 2021 Cadillac. Well, I'm gonna find this.
I'm really curious. I like. I don't know, man. The new Cadillacs they've
There
been
was
killing
a
the game.
CTS-V, Blackwing.
Blackwing.
Yeah, 2021.
CTS-V.
650 horsepower, manual
Okay, it's a CT5, right? Because that's
What,
what they changed it to.
with a stick.
Holy shit! 650 horsepower. Yo, that thing.
How menacing does this thing look?
Wow. But it won't get recognition. It won't get the recognition because
Limited run.
well, for sure.
Direct
They
comparison.
already don't sell. I
to
see it from here.
RS6, E63, and M5.
I see it from here. The most extreme AMG, M Division, and Audi RS models.
Even RS6, Porsche Panamera, George.
You think it's gonna be able to keep up
Charger.
with a freaking RS6 and an M5 and a
Pretty
E63?
beast, man.
Well, 600 horsepower.
650 horsepower.
But the CT5
Yeah,
is the same size as a
I think they changed the names.
CT5 is a bit bigger, I guess now, eh?
No, it's the same size as CTS.
I'm saying it's so they're comparing it to M5s.
Three M5s, yeah. Well, the CTS was always their.
So it's
their-
ATS.
ATS is the little one. ATS is a
Considered
3
a 3 series.
or C class or
I always
A4
thought
or
it was
whatever.
okay.
Then there's the other one. Remember the one we saw
Yeah,
driving?
CTC or CT8, whatever it's called.
Is it CT8?
I don't know, but it's that big ass
The
one.
one that looks like a 7
The Bolt.
Series?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
was sick. That's a cool car.
I think it's CT8 or something like that. But they changed all their names. That's why some all
CT, hold on. Is it an 8? A CT6.
6 and sit or
Could it be a
CT6 or
6?
CT8, whichever one.
Hold on. I think it's a 6.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6. 'Cause I don't think they make 8.
No, that looks like it's
Yeah,
a
it's
concept
it's a
car.
prototype.
No,
It's
CT6. It's the big one though.
Yeah,
It's huge.
cool
This
car.
thing. It's huge though. But it's like
This is
it's a limo.
freaking
It's almost a
car,
limo.
man.
That car. It's a bit too big almost. When you see them in Florida, you're like, what the hell?
This is a sick car. Your Cadillac killed it,
I like the Cadillac.
but they don't sell well.
They never sell
They're
well.
too expensive.
That's been the problem with Cadillac.
The only thing that sells for Cadillac is the Escalade, because it holds its own type of genre, I guess.
People know what it is. One, people just buy it because it's an Escalade. It has its own like name, like Escalade. I don't know.
Like, would you rather buy a Yukon or an Escalade?
100% an Escalade, yeah. Or a Navigator and Escalade.
Navigator,
Escalade.
yeah. Navigator.
I don't even like
cool
the Escalade, the Navis. I don't like them that
No?
much.
You prefer Escalade?
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't know Lincoln. I don't know. I'm not of a.
Lincoln guy.
I just don't find that they're. I don't know.
There's something about
it's
an
like they're
Escalade.
taking a bit from everyone. Like,
What? It's an Expedition, right? The Navigator. Yeah, it's same thing.
It's an Expedition.
Ford Expedition.
It's a Ford Expedition. It's the same platform and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit! I don't even
It's just
know.
the Lincoln version.
I just don't like. I don't know Lincolns, man. Like
Yeah.
MKZ, MKC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now.
Shoot.
This guy is so annoying. You see this guy?
Yeah.
Yesterday he was there all day walking his dog in the construction. I don't know what he's doing.
He's got to find some patch
So
of
there's
grass.
a guy walking, because I have construction right near my house. There's condos being built. There's construction everywhere. It's all gravel, guys. It's all gravel. He's walking his dog that's like this big. Like this big. It's one of those stupid dogs. And he's just walking him in the gravel, and he goes and look at what everything. Like, how nosy do you have to be?
Maybe he's moving into this thing.
I don't think so. You think he lives here and he's walking his dog?
Maybe he lives inside this thing.
No, he doesn't live inside this
Oh, the
thing.
people moved in already?
No, there's no one that's moved in.
This guy's at the balcony chilling.
What are you talking about? That's the people that work there.
Hey.
That's definitely people that work
This
there.
guy moved in.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
going to be your neighbor.
Let me see this guy. No, he's not. But this guy, look, this guy has been there
Even the dog wants to
all
leave.
day, bro. All day. Yesterday he was there walking around all day. I'm like, what are you doing? Your dog, first of all, is going to get hurt. I'm like, man, you got to have nothing else to do, man. You got to have nothing to do, some people. But I want to talk about one thing. Did you hear about the Lamborghini Huracan STO?
Yeah.
You see how sick
I saw one
in Montreal?
at a Lamborghini dealership, yeah.
Okay, at a dealership. Not driving.
When I went to pick up, before leaving to Winnipeg.
Okay, but not driving.
No. Retarded.
Guys, Lamborghini Huracan STO. If you never heard of it, check it out. So basically, it's a Huracan.
Yeah.
Is it?
The Super Trofeo.
Exactly, the Super Trofeo
But
one.
the street version.
So basically, it's like one of the highest
Aggressive,
versions.
yeah.
It's very aggressive and everything. But instead of all-wheel drive, you get rear-wheel drive.
Yep.
I find that...
But you could buy a Huracan just rear-wheel drive if you want.
For real?
Yep.
Since when?
Always.
Really?
Yeah.
So why is this such a big deal that they made it rear-wheel drive? It was like...
It's STO. It's just, I think the STO is a big deal about it, but I don't know why they choose for big.
Because I remember the big thing was saying rear-wheel drive, and I was like, wow, okay, I didn't know.
But you could buy a regular Huracan like Spider or just Coupe or whatever. I know DDE.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that car that they have with no windshield?
Yeah, the one that's no top.
Yeah, that one's rear-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Which those guys were freaking out that it was rear-wheel drive, too.
But they went to you see the video?
That's what I'm talking about. But I'm saying he was freaking out that it was rear-wheel drive, the STO. So I thought it was like the only Huracan that was rear-wheel drive.
No, you could buy Huracans rear-wheel drive. You can even get Gallardo's rear-wheel drive.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
The hell, everyone has a all-wheel drive, though.
Yeah, that's the four-wheel drive is like the most popular one that they make. But honestly, like people say, oh, you buy four-wheel drive.
Not for a Lambo.
Why?
You're not driving it in the winter.
Yeah, like
You're not
why?
driving it when it rains. Like you barely drive it.
I buy the rear-wheel drive version.
100%. 100%.
Oh, burnouts and drifting with a Lamborghini.
Yo, it's probably cheaper too.
Yeah, 70 G's cheaper.
70. How's it 70 G's
That's
cheaper?
what it is. I have a client of mine who just bought one.
An option
To get all-wheel drive,
to all-wheel drive is 70K. How much is the car?
like 300 something.
A Huracan's 300K.
Yeah, like I think the base model, like rear-wheel drive, is
70.
like 250.
70K.
70,000, yeah. It's 70K to get the
Holy
difference.
shit, it's more than most cars.
But think about it, the whole differential, the whole car changes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. 70K. Jeez.
I wouldn't buy the all-wheel drive.
Especially for 70K, no?
I mean, look, you're buying a Lamborghini, so I'm pretty sure you could afford the extra 70,000.
I know. It's
but
probably nothing for the people buying it.
living
Still.
here, or let's say living in Florida or whatever, LA,
Well, if I was
why do you
in
need a all-wheel drive car
Florida,
for?
if I was
Maybe
in
resale
Florida.
value might be better, okay, but like you don't need a all-wheel drive car.
If I was in Florida, it'd be back-wheel drive.
100%. Every single car I buy with back-wheel
Yeah,
drive.
I would never. For what? There's no smoke.
Yeah, you don't need four-wheel drive.
There's no smoke.
But
Especially in a car
the
like that.
takeoffs on four-wheel drive is a lot better.
Am I launching
that's
racing
it. Am I
people
racing?
that have to
Yeah.
be a second faster?
It's
Like,
still a monster on the highway.
It's a monster anywhere. You just learn how to launch the car. That's all.
I
If
mean-
it bothers you that much.
No, but I mean, if you put a 4-wheel drive
I'm sure
versus
they
a
probably
2-wheel
have.
drive,
They probably have even a launch control for 2-wheel drive.
yeah, of course.
So there you go. Okay, it's like
But-
0.5 of a second faster and shit.
No, I'm sure it's a lot more than that.
Man,
It's
not
like
that
putting
much faster.
I don't know, for example, let's say like a 4-wheel drive M5 versus the 2-wheel drive M5. They both have technically the same horsepower.
Yeah, it's true. But it's not 70K to get a
No, it's not.
BMW. Turns out, why wouldn't they just do that? You know what I mean? Put the diff in the back there that locks and opens and all
The
that
changes
shit.
the
Yeah,
diff.
it changes.
Because then they can sell 2 different cars.
I'm dead. Exactly that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyways,
But I would buy rear-wheel drive Spider. That would be my.
rear-wheel drive Spider. You like Spider?
I like Spiders.
I don't like Spiders. Hard top, man.
No. Spiders are
I
dope.
don't know, man.
Even a Ferrari F48 or F8 Tributo, whatever.
Yeah.
I get Spider.
The Tributo's nice Spider, though. It looks like it's made to be Spider.
But it has a hard top.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it looks like it's made,
Made
to
to be a Spider
I
car.
think they designed it as a Spider.
I'm a big
first.
fan of the Huracan Spider.
Shit, man, I don't know. I like the Huracan Spider because it's not too much of like an open, like the
It's
roof is
Targa
not.
type of style.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like a Porsche. Obviously, I'd get a coupe, but a Targa's pretty freaking sick.
Targa's different. Targa's different.
Pretty sick.
Targa's basically it's a different.
I wouldn't buy a convertible.
No, I don't like convertible. The Targa's ridiculous.
Yeah, 'cause
Targa's one of my
only
favorites.
the middle's open. Even like a Ventador Roadster,
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
But you see, that's like a Targa almost style.
it's only like two.
It's like two
feet.
little things. Yeah, it's like a little bit. Yeah. I
So it's
know.
still kind of coupe, and you can kind of put the roof back on and make it look like a coupe, kind of.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's a hard
true.
top, so.
It's true. It's like
Even
almost-
Murcielago
You know what I feel like?
Roadster
I
is
feel
sick.
like they're like T-tops, but without the T. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like
yeah.
that. It's
Only
exactly
the middle's open.
Sure, remember my Mustang? Just take out the sunroof.
Yeah,
Just rip it out
but same
for the
idea.
day. Yeah, I know.
Same idea.
I'm saying funny, yeah? You just take out the sunroof for the day. It's gonna be sunny.
Imagine
out
they make
there.
cars now with removable sunroofs.
I don't know why they must have stopped because they must have had all kinds of problems, like leaking. And
Well,
shit.
the roasters and stuff are not. They're removable.
Yeah, but it's like a mechanism, whatever. It's not like
No, it's like
you
2
literally-
prongs that you slide in and you click down.
I don't know why they stopped that. I found that cool, but it looks like
Manufacturers.
I know, but it looks like a bit
Trademark
like
that shit.
you know what I mean? Like when it's out, if it's not clean there and stuff, it's like a bit.
Yeah, it looks dirty.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Have you opened up panoramic sunroofs and people, when they don't clean the?
Oh yeah. All the time when I used to work at Volks.
Not any better.
People complaining, people everything. Those panoramic roofs, they're beautiful, but man,
They make a lot of noise.
Jesus. When I used to remember my students to get out of the entrance over here, if it was closed,
Yeah,
it
they
sounds like you're
squeak.
driving. I don't know what.
Well, the whole roof. Well, not the whole roof. But
I know
half the
people
roof is
complain.
glass.
People complain, but I'm
What do you
like, my
expect?
car is flexing in like fucking 2 different places, getting out of a like a pretty
parking
steep
lot.
parking lot or something. Your ass is almost in the air, and your front is like tucked
Yeah,
in.
and
It's obvious that your
squeak. It's a
big
piece
thing,
of glass.
the
Yeah.
big your roof is glass. You know what I mean? What do you expect? But people just like, no, I paid this much for the car, and it doesn't have to.
And they're right,
Yeah.
technically.
I know, but then don't get the panoramic. But that's when the sales should say, look, panoramic roof is beautiful, but it's gonna make noise.
They'll never sell a car.
I know, but
They'll never sell.
Why you think me? I wouldn't buy it?
Probably.
I would still buy it.
But if you
The
go,
guy tells me it's gonna make a bit of noise.
because you want that car.
No, because I like panoramic roof. I don't mind it. Like, you see me, and
But some
not-
people like they don't think like that.
95% of the time, my roof is either open, like tilt, and when it's tilted, it makes no noise.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
My roof would be either tilted or open 90%. Especially again, if I wasn't living here, it'd be open 90%.
Yeah, some people
98%.
really don't like.
I know, but some people they buy it and then you keep it closed the whole time.
Because they just want the roof look. They don't want to keep it open because
I
their
know.
hair.
But like you see on the Tiguan, no noise. No noise. That's a move.
Look how it's made though. Look on top. The glass doesn't touch the edge of the roof.
Maybe
It has
a
it
rubber
has, like-
thing to see.
yeah, I
it,
know,
no?
but like there's like maybe like 3 inches
you
of
mean
roof.
they give it a bit of space on the Tiguan?
But there's 3 inches of roof next to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know.
So like the S3 or even the GTI, the roof went all the way to the doors.
Not me.
What, the S3 or the
Oh
Tiguan?
man, the S3, I'm sure it didn't, because it had the black strip that used to go like this.
The GTI 2 then.
Yeah,
It's the same.
it had this much space at least, because I remember I used to.
But it
freaking
wasn't
wax that
roof
part.
though. It was like a.
It was roof.
It was black molding.
No, it was roof painted black on my car. Remember, in the back part was red, and it used to piss
Yeah,
me off. I used to want
yeah,
to wrap that
yeah.
part. Yeah, because we used to go like this, and then the fatter part here, and then it used to go skinny there.
But it was
So
plastic.
it was about 2 inches.
But it was plastic.
No, it was roof. Yeah, I used to buff that part because it was black. used to piss me off. It was a
And the
little strip
Tiguan
of
is made
black.
how? Same style?
Tiguan, I think, is just
Like
there's
the
a
old
space
Tiguan.
and that's it. Yeah, all around the same way. But the old Tiguans didn't make noise either. They would just leak. Do you remember your mom's Tiguan making noise?
Shouldn't have sunroof on it.
Shouldn't have sunroof.
No.
Shit.
I think it made no noise.
It didn't make
Golf
noise.
R
It
type
didn't
of
make
roof.
noise. It didn't make noise on the old Tiguans because I remember my parents had both.
But that too was a full roof.
Yep, moonroof. Yep. Maybe it's just made different. Or maybe because it's a little bigger. No, it doesn't make sense. Maybe because it's all glass, it doesn't flex as much. It's more stiff. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or they fix the problem.
On Mercedes, they don't squeak.
I hope they fix the problem at all.
Zero.
Even the C300s and shit
Nothing.
with the panoramic. That's good.
Nothing.
So why Volks? And they probably figured it out now. Volks and Audi. Never mind, just Volks.
I don't know. Look, you're gonna have some of them are gonna squeak. It's just the way it's like there's lemons,
Mine used to
right?
make noise. Mine, like I said, when it was closed and if it's cold.
The GTI made all kinds of noise.
If it's cold, closed, like really cold, like everything's ice outside.
Yeah.
And I'm going on something.
It's
sounds like you
cold,
hear
it's
cracking.
frozen.
I know, that's it. What are you gonna
The
complain
GTI
about?
2 made all
But-
kinds of noise.
Like you say, people don't care. People just it makes noise. Fix it.
But I think it's not even the fact that the sunroof is cracking, whatever. It's just the rubbers are just
Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
rubber touching. Because if it's glass breaking, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
not
gonna shatter.
It's gonna just shatter.
no for sure.
I had another point that
Shoot.
I saw and heard on Joe Rogan's podcast. Did you know Tesla
Yeah,
is making a Model S
yeah.
called
Plaid,
the Plaid edition?
fastest
see this shit?
1.9 seconds.
3 motors.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna put motors on the roof now on these Teslas. There's motors everywhere. 3
They're
motors.
supposed to make a faster one, but they canceled it. Plaid Plus or something.
So
Yeah.
this one has 3 motors, and like Joe said, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
Yeah.
What the hell? 3 motors though.
But I
Three
think
motors.
they're
Where
like.
do you get this idea of putting 3 more? No, we're
Is
gonna have 4, 5,
Is
6.
it a 21?
Yeah, it should be 21.
It's a S, right?
Yeah, just search Model S Plaid edition. You'll find it.
Why is it called Plaid?
I don't know. I guess what's the highest one called? P100D. That's it, right?
P100D, yeah.
There's no other. I don't know.
Oh, the back looks sick.
They change it?
Yeah.
Oh,
little bit
it
more
looks
aggressive.
lower.
It does
Was
look
that just
lower.
me?
1,020 horsepower.
1,020.
I wonder how much torque
and
this
those
thing has.
3 more, yeah, 2,960.
Let's see. How fast would the Plaid be? Indeed, reached 60 miles an hour in 1.98 seconds, 2 seconds
What
rounded.
the hell, man.
Well, how much horsepower?
And what does a
is
911 turbo do? 2.6, 2.8?
Almost 3, I think.
Yeah, 2.8, something like that.
Let's see. Hold on.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy difference, man. Remember when the 911 turbo was like the number 1 all the time?
For a long time. How much horsepower does this thing have? Oh, here.
So 911
they actually
turbo
use
0
it.
to 60 is 2.2 now.
That's pretty crazy.
The 2021 Porsche 911 Turbo S achieved a 2.2 second 0 to 60 time in a car and driver testing. It also raced through a quarter mile at 10 seconds, 137.
2021 911 2.3. Is that what you have?
20 what? Sorry.
2021 911 Turbo S.
They said with car and driver they got 2.2. So they
It's
never
2.3,
they
that's
never
fine.
put their best time. Never put.
La
their best
Ferrari 2.4. The Tesla 2.1.
Wow. And the turbo, the generation before the 992,
Yeah.
okay, which was a 3.7 flat 6, obviously, did it in
131,000 this thing. Wow.
Oh no, that's what they have. The 992 generation. Okay, so it's a 3.7 flat 6 turbo, 640 horsepower, 590 torque on the 2021 turbos S's.
Fucking they're crazy.
Yo,
this thing,
man, 640 horsepower. Usually Porsche
Yeah,
always like
590 foot-pounds of torque.
yeah. Usually Porsche always, you know, like they're always under like for that.
This
they're
Tesla
never-
has 1,020 horse and 1,050
Wow.
foot-pounds of torque.
Wow. 3 motors, eh? It's the 3 motors that gets me. I don't
That's
know how the hell.
crazy, man.
I don't know. But who's tied with them for second quickest 0 to 60? Because it says it's tied for second quickest. And
Probably 911,
you think?
2.3,
Let me see.
or the old Teslas.
Let me see. The old turbo did it in 2.6, so they got 0.2 faster. Man, that's pretty impressive if you ask me. I don't know, man. Porsche
F-150 Power Boost Hybrid did it in 5.3, boys. 5.3.
But I'm just saying, Porsche has been killing the market with like launches and 0
On
to
a gas
60.
engine car.
On a gas engine car, turbos, so turbo lag, think of that, and rear-wheel drive.
No, Turbo S is all-wheel drive. Yeah.
The 0 to 60 is always all-wheel drive. Okay, but Let's take this
No,
one
I'm
out.
not saying they're always all-wheel drive, but the Turbo S is four-wheel drive.
Let's take this one out. For years,
Yeah.
they've been smashing with just rear-wheel drive.
Yeah. Well,
It's
the
insane.
GT3s, GT2s,
I know.
RS is rear-wheel drive.
That's it. Crazy, huh? I
The
know.
launch controls are on point.
Insane. I think it's the technology behind that. 918 Spider's the quickest car they've tested, and it's 2.2. Hurricane 2 Performante is 2.2. Holy shit!
I have
Tesla
Hurricane
Model
Evo
S
2.5.
performance with the cheetah mode.
Oh, they're really like
What is that?
off the thing, eh?
What is that?
What, cheetah mode?
Cheetah mode. Tesla Model S performance with cheetah mode. With both ripped 2.4. It didn't beat the Porsche. Holy shit.
Cheetah mode, let's see.
Cheetah mode. I never heard of that. Usually it's ludicrous mode, no? Maybe cheetah mode like a launch thing.
Cheetah mode, let's see.
Delivers real. What is that? Cheetah stance, where the car's front end
lowers.
crouches.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm dead.
I'm going to put a picture right here of the car.
So
You'll see
basically the car gets nosedived a
it.
bit.
So I guess it's
Yeah,
better for...
that's what they were saying. And then after cheetah stance, where the car's front end crouches, and launch control is activated. So it's a launch control that they added in. Because before that, I don't think there was a launch control with Ludicrous. I think it just goes. Like you hit the gas and it goes.
crazy,
Yes,
man.
100%. You hit the gas and it goes. I've driven the Ludicrous. I never had to like push brake, gas, or anything like that. So now you think it brings the revs up? Could it? On an electric, you
There's
can't.
no revs on this thing.
There's no revs on an electric car, right?
Not that I know of. Sorry, just need to apologize. 1 second.
But yeah, I don't think there's no. So how the hell are they gonna make a launch control? 0 to 60. Yo, anyways, Tesla's been killing it with this shit. I don't know what the hell, but now this cheetah mode. Yo, the look of it is so cool. I love that rake look. It looks like a muscle car. Looks like a crazy muscle car. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. So if anybody hasn't watched the episode with Joe Rogan and Quentin Tarantino,
Oh, I saw a bit of it.
very good, very
Yeah.
good. But the one thing that I didn't know, like he has a lot of movies, there's a lot of car chases, like car stuff. There's one movie especially. If I search it right now,
Which one?
I forget what it's called, but it's not like one of his biggest movies, but
You saw it?
it's one that everyone should watch apparently. Death Proof.
That's
you
what
watch this?
Bruce Willis?
Let me see. Does it look like it's Bruce Willis here? I never watched it. Sorry, guys. So, who's in this movie? It doesn't say Bruce Willis. Quentin Tarantino. Kurt Russell, bro. Kurt Russell. Zoe Bell. Anyways, it's a movie. They're like racing a Charger or a Camaro. I think it's a Charger or a Challenger.
It's a Chevelle, actually.
But he has Challengers too. I remember because Joe Rogan's talking
Camaro.
about
It's Camaro,
Camaros or Challengers. I don't remember. It was something like that. And did you know that this guy always uses... No, it's a Challenger.
Yeah, it's a Challenger.
Exactly that. He said the white Challenger, and he still has that car.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. So basically, that stunt that you just had
Yeah.
was a real stunt. The girl was actually on the hood of the car while it was driving and everything. So my point being in this part was that he uses real cars. Not many people do this. Fast and the Furious don't do this. A lot of people don't do it. He's like, why do I have to CGI everything? Then I might as well not even
Make the movie.
have people act. I might as well just CGI the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like he's like, his point being is that he'd take these cars. So let's say a Challenger 71, like that was a 71 with a Charger. I think it was behind it, another 71, 69 area, whatever. These cars are classic cars. You know what I mean? And apparently he'd get like 5 per movie, and he'd Frankenstein them. Like he use one all the time. When that thing gets beaten to shit, he'd take parts from another one
And make it
put it in.
Yeah.
And that's how it worked, but always a real car. So that movie, apparently it's crazy for the scenes and stuff like that. There's like one scene that they smash, a crazy explosion, like a crazy accident. Where the car was wrecked and everything. He just gets another one. He sends it to them. Every night, he said, they'd have mechanics on site.
Fixing
The
them.
cars were all done. Throw them to mechanics at night. They'd work overnight. Fix every car needs to be fixed, whichever way it had to be fixed. Probably ball joints, tie rods, axles must have
With
been
tie wraps
destroyed.
and
Yeah,
what else they would.
well, as quick as they can. Fix it, Frankenstein it if they have to. Next day, record. At night,
Fix it
the
again.
cars. But always real cars. Real car chases all the time.
I have to watch this movie.
He always has nice cars in his movies. You realize it? Like
Even in
not nice,
Reservoir
like
Dogs, they use
Reservoir Dogs, they use
very unique cars and like very specific and also time period
But,
correct
like I think
cars.
even what's Sin City, there's a cool car. There's like an old muscle car.
Did he direct that movie?
Sin City's him, yeah. I'm pretty
Sin
sure.
City is him?
I'm pretty sure it's him, no?
That's what what's his name?
Sin City must be him. It looks like it's his. Or it might be the other guy that I always mix them up.
No,
with.
Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, but I think he wrote this Sin City or something like that. Could it be
No.
Sin City? What's his name, man?
That's with Bruce Willis.
That's one.
It's a good
thinking
movie
of.
though.
That's one you're thinking of. Bruce Willis, just
Yeah.
the Alba in that movie.
Quentin Tarantino. Sin City. Oh, when you write, he's in the movie though.
Ah, that's it. He's in the movie. Quentin Tarantino is an American film director.
He's actually in the movie.
He directed one scene from Sin City because he was talking about it. That's why I know he was talking about it.
On the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I guess he helped with that movie. But yeah,
It has Quentin Tarantino vibes in it.
yeah. Well, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Yeah, that was
they
a
have
good
that
movie.
Cadillac. You know, they have the.
That's a good movie.
They have a lot of cool cars. Reservoir Dogs, like you said, you were watching Glorious Bastards. I'm looking here. There's no cars in that movie.
No. Well, there is, but like old school, like wartime, World War II cars.
Kill Bill, I think there's a couple of cool cars, like some
Yeah, there's
low-key cars. There's like
there's a pickup there.
Yes.
The pussy wagon.
yes, exactly.
The yellow pickup.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
They have all these like, but like not cars that you're like, oh shit, a Ferrari Testarossa.
Very unique, and they resemble the characters very well.
That too. Oh my god, I forgot he did Taxi Driver. See, like he always has car. He likes cars. He says he likes cars, but I never knew that Quentin Tarantino did Speed. I did not know that.
Speed.
It's from the '90s. The movie Speed. With the, what's his name? I think Keanu Reeves in this shit.
The one with the bus?
Exactly. Yes, the one with the bus. Exactly. Keanu Reeves. It doesn't say, but when I searched his name, this is what came up. I don't know why. I don't think he did Speed, or maybe he's in it. He's in a couple movies. This guy. But anyways, so always real cars. You should guys watch Death Proof. I have to watch it too because apparently it's
I'm gonna
a
watch that movie.
crazy movie. Crazy.
I want to watch. Big fan of Quentin Tarantino.
Yo, man, he's amazing.
Oh, from the movies I've saw, anyways.
And on the Joe Rogan show, he was
He kills it.
pretty good.
He does a good job.
He's very down to earth. Very. He's not. He doesn't talk.
He wants to make movies, and he makes good movies. And
Well, now he's
authentic
saying
movies.
his last one was Hollywood one.
Yeah.
And now he's saying he wants to like write more a book because he's already written books. He wants to write a book and one play or two plays, and then he's like, maybe I'll do my last movie.
Jesus.
Yeah,
They'll say it's the last one. They make another one. They make another one.
I
They make
know.
another
But this one,
they
like,
make
was
another
the
one.
last one was so much controversy and stuff.
He
with,
killed it though.
Bruce
Murdered
Lee
it.
and all that stuff. He explains it, by the way.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
I know.
He killed it.
But he had controversy. That's he's like, I don't like when people do that because people don't go watch my movie after for the first couple of weeks, or you give too much away by saying it. You know, the first couple of weeks, so people are like, okay, I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out somewhere, whatever. You know,
Too much talk about
I'll watch it when it's on.
Too many spoilers.
Exactly. So he's like, I
right.
hate that. He goes, I hate that. I didn't even think of that.
He's kind of right, actually.
Well, yeah, for a writer, he writes all this shit, right? He's known for being that type of guy, right?
Yeah.
I think there's one of his movies that he wrote the book, and then after there's a movie that came out. I don't think it's Kill Bill though.
No, I don't know if Kill Bill's off of book.
Yo, Kill Bill,
I like that movie a lot.
insane movie. A lot of people don't like that movie. I don't know why.
I like.
It's
Big
the
fan,
writing
big
of
fan.
it is insane. There's that actor.
fan.
There's one actor that he's in all. Well, even that's what I like. He uses always the same cast.
The one you're talking about is probably Michael Madsen.
That guy that
Reservoir Dogs.
is it him that's spoiler? Is he Bill? That we're talking about?
No,
Okay.
no.
But even Bill, that actor,
I don't know if you used the guy a
that
couple
American
times.
actor.
I don't remember
that's
seeing
Bill.
him in other movies, but the guy Michael Madsen is in Reservoir Dogs. He's the one who chops
always-
off the guy's ear.
Okay, but he always look at almost
Same
all
characters.
his movies.
They're all
there's-
the same people.
There's always.
Well,
a
repeat
lot
with the
of-
same people, anyways.
There's a lot of the same people. It's not even like one or two. There's like a lot. Michael Madsen. Okay, Michael Madsen's one of them. You're right.
Yeah,
Then what's the other? Well, Samuel L. Jackson is almost all his movies. He's in
a lot of them.
He's
Pulp
in Kill
Fiction.
Bill also.
Yeah,
He's in Kill Bill.
there's even Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, yeah. her,
Uma
obviously.
Thurman, sorry.
Obviously, but there's like always like even like the Asian characters. There's a lot of Asian inspired stuff. They're almost always the same. I'm looking here. Zoe
Brad
Bell.
Pitt.
It's almost all the same people. Yeah, Brad Pitt. He likes to use him. So I don't know. I guess that's the winning formula. Use real cars. Use cool cars that car people know.
And make controversial movies.
And make controversial movies with the same actors and actresses.
Watch Death Proof. And
Watch
Inglourious
Kill Bill,
Basterds.
Kill Bill, Inglourious.
Yeah,
man,
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
I have to rewatch Kill Bill. I was actually talking to our cousins, and they never watched Kill Bill.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, excuse me? Like, yeah, I never. I was like,
You gotta watch that.
go
That's
home
a
and
good
watch
movie.
it right now.
That's a
It
classic.
was really good.
That's a classic.
People think it's not good. I don't know because I guess the scene where she cuts off 1,000 freaking.
That movie's
But
good.
that's the type of that's the movie though.
It's good. It's written.
But that's the movie.
The way it's filmed is top.
And there's even Lucy Liu in that movie. She's the girl at the end.
The little
volume 1.
She,
I don't want to too much spoiler alert. At the end of volume 1, Uma Thurman with that girl.
yeah.
Lucy Liu.
I didn't know that.
He kills it. He kills. Everyone wants to be in his movie.
I didn't know that. I know there was the chick at the end there, whatever,
Like he
because
said,
they're fighting
Brad
everybody.
Pitt, it's like 2 or 3 movies now.
They did
Inglourious
Bastards.
The Hollywood one.
Yeah.
I think this might even be another one. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. But why wouldn't you want to be in this guy's
No, he does a good job.
movies, man? He breaks the box office every single time, and yeah.
He's gained a reputation.
Yeah, what's he showing Rocky?
Yeah, I don't know. It's showing the Terminator
Quentin
2.
Tarantino, they're showing Rocky.
Well, it says people also search for
Okay.
Django Unchained,
Django Unchained is Quentin
Samuel
Tarantino.
Jackson.
There too, there's like a chariot or something like on wheels that he kept. He keeps everything with like one car.
Well, there's even that guy he uses all the time, Christopher Waltz.
Yes.
He's in Glorious Bastards at the beginning. Kills it.
Yes.
Kills
It's crazy how Samuel Jackson is like in 8 of his movies.
Yeah. They work good together.
Pulp Fiction.
If it works,
Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill.
DiCaprio,
And what?
Django Unchained.
Oh my God, it's true. He plays the
Once
racist.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The guy that has them all on the field there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
true. Such a good.
Also, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
See? Yo,
Kills
man,
it.
these are like all big names. But anyways,
Kills it.
my point being is that he uses real cars, and he actually if you guys are like those guys that are like crazy about those antique cars, you might hate Quentin Tarantino because he destroys.
He destroys everything. Like, no, VIN number
But he keeps
267 is gone.
He keeps everything. He even said, he's like, if someone wants to fund it, because he doesn't give a shit about it, they want to make like a show about bringing his cars, like do a show about his car, all the cars that he has.
Like a Jay Leno
from
type
each
of thing?
movies. Yeah, but no, like a tour. Like let's say he goes to Montreal, Toronto, whatever,
Yeah.
and they bring the cars, and they make it like Quentin Tarantino movie cars, whatever, and you go see all the cars that were actually in the movie, like they're hit up,
I got you.
banged up and everything. That's what he was saying, that he might do it. That's
That's
how many
pretty
cars he has, though. Think of it.
I'd go see.
For sure.
If it comes to Montreal, I'm down. Hit
For
us up.
sure. But that's it.
I can't fund it, but I'll definitely go watch it.
It's Joe Rogan's like, someone's definitely going to call you after this after this thing. He's like, you just go on Joe Rogan. If you need something, you just say it. And he's like, well, okay, if anybody needs it, I'll go.
2 hours
call
later,
him.
his phone rings.
Yeah, he must
Hello?
have got 50 calls after
I
that.
have money
saying,
for you.
I'll fund you. Just like when
I have money for you. Let's go.
Yeah, when he wants to make a movie.
Okay,
Imagine that talk, when he wants to make a movie. Did you know that
I'm
too?
sure they just say yes.
Did you hear the beginning of it? True Romance. You ever watch that
Yeah,
movie?
to get the funding for it.
Did you ever watch that movie?
No, I never saw it.
That's a classic mobster movie. That's what's his name? Isn't it? The Cure is more cowbell. What's his name? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm blanking out today. Christopher, what man? Oh my God.
I
What
never
did I
saw
just
it.
say?
True Romance.
True Romance cast. It's what's his name, man? Cowbell. My God, when I see it, Christopher Walken, and he's the Sicilian mobster.
He's in a movie called.
He's in all kinds of.
Yeah, but
movies.
the one I saw the other day. Oh my God, I'm having a blank. I think it was New York something.
Not Gangs in New York.
No.
No, he's not in that movie.
Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
Christopher
right now.
Nolan is in. Christopher Nolan means here. Christopher Walken is in so many movies.
What's the movie
Catch
called?
Me If You Can. He's in Deer Hunters. Did you ever watch Deer Hunter?
No.
Robert De Niro and him.
But it's on
That's-
Netflix.
Did you ever?
I saw
It's on Netflix.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
watch this movie. You're gonna freak out. They're like in Vietnam
I saw
around the
I
war,
saw.
and they're doing Russian roulette at one point.
Yeah.
You're gonna freak out. You're literally gonna freak out.
What's the movie I saw with him? King of New York.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking
That's a
about.
good movie.
King of New York. He's in all kinds of movies. Think of he's the voice in one of the Jungle Books. He's in Joel Dirt too.
Yeah, that's the dad.
Jersey Boys.
He's in the first
yes,
one, too.
exactly. Yes, exactly. He's the dad.
He's in
I'm
the
like
first one, too.
Bachelor. Yo, he has all kinds of movies. This guy, but like Balls of Fury. Remember that movie?
I didn't enjoy that movie
He did
that much.
stupid movies. Wedding Crashers. He's the dad.
He's a good
I'm dead. I forgot. He's the dad in Wedding Crashers.
for the rich chick.
Yes. You know,
No.
the brother's weird.
Yeah.
And he's always buzzing.
Yeah.
His brother's weird, and he's like smoking a cigar.
When they go
all
play
the time.
golf and stuff. Yeah.
He's in Kangaroo
I
Jack.
like that movie. Well, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
He's in
Wow.
Catch Me If You Can, Kangaroo Jack. Yo, this guy was in so many movies, man. American Sweethearts, Joe Dirt. Oh my
I love Joe
god,
Dirt.
man.
Big
But
fan of that.
anyways, so he's in it, and he's a mobster. Crazy, crazy movie. So he got paid $30K for that script.
Yeah.
$30K.
And
That
he ended up
movie's a
being like
classic.
millions of dollars.
So then after, with that $30K, he went to do Reservoir Dogs. He tried to take as much money as he could out of his thing. But he did what he could with his money, and then after he got offered $1.2 million for Reservoir Dogs.
Because they shopped the script.
Yep.
And somebody
Crazy.
funded him. And
Crazy.
it happened to be the company who bought, what's his name? Weinstein.
Yeah. Crazy.
Harvey
This guy
Weinstein.
has a crazy story, and yeah.
Watch his movies.
Oh my god, and Christopher Nolan's even in Batman. He's even in Batman. Yo, this guy was, not Nolan, Jesus Christ, I keep saying Christopher Walken.
Christopher Nolan
The guy, I need more
directed
cowbell. He has that weird voice, the way he talks, and I'll tell you what.
He kills it.
Yeah, he's...
Even that movie King of New York, he murders it. Sick movie.
King of New York is sick. Even if you want to watch a crazy movie, Gangs in New York.
Never saw that one.
You never watch Gangs in New York? Who's in this? Gangs. It's, first of all, it's where Crips and Blood started. And it's like so old, like it's DiCaprio in this movie, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look. DiCaprio. Look, this is how old it is.
Gangs of New York.
Look how old it is. This guy's called The
watch it.
Butcher. You're gonna buzz.
It's
You're
good?
gonna buzz. It's such a good movie. At the end, it's like Bloods versus Crips. You see how it's like how it started, but the storyline of it is like it's well written, lines, and I think it's a Martin Scorsese movie.
Wow, come and watch it. I'm down.
So there you go. There's Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, top of the top.
You can't go wrong, man. Honestly,
I'll
it's
check
so
it out.
cool. So cool.
I'm going to watch it.
That's it. That's all I had for this week, guys. I had nothing else to talk about. But I did talk to a guest. I have to tell you after. So either the next weekend or the one after, we're gonna have
Back
a guest
on it.
back. And it was the guest that we were supposed to have on right before all this happened.
The show. So it's a year and a half in the making.
So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, guys. And that's about it.
So
guys.
episode 47 or 48 is
40
going to have...
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
saying it's going to have the... Not today we're 46, but I know, but
That's it,
47 or
48,
48 is going to have a guest.
Be ready, guys. Be ready.
Guys, follow us, the Fuelup Podcast, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. No Twitter. I'm Gio.
I'm Mas.
Episode 46. Deuces.